Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy JrRanks coming to you guys with another video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss any of my uploads. Also check out my most previous upload where I show you guys my dream shoe that I finally got from StockX. Hold on. Ooh, almost had a burp there. But today y'all know how we do it, bro. I'm coming back at y'all with another build video. Now this is one of the more popular builds that I have not made yet. Not really too popular, but Annoying TV, one of the bigger YouTubers in the 2K community, does have this build. I'm not sure how he made his build. I never looked at it, like how he made it, and I'm not sure if he made a video on how he made his build. But if like I said guys, in these build videos, this is for how I would upgrade the player, how I would do it, the best way I think. If you think something different, you can say that. If you want to upgrade it differently, you can do that. But just don't try to tell me you need to upgrade it like this or you need to do that, because at the end of the day guys, it's called my player builder, meaning yours, meaning you can do whatever you want with the build. So obviously you see when you go 6'5", you lose a little bit of ball handling, but at the same time you do not want to be 6'3" in the park. You're gonna get bullied, doesn't matter, you're gonna get bullied, you're gonna get out rebounded, you won't be able to get no stops. It's gonna be a long day for you if you do that. But you can see right here, this build is very terrible with strength and very terrible with vertical. Now a lot of the times people take those stats for granted, but when you do look at those stats, they actually do end up mattering. Now like I said guys, takeover is up to you guys. We were lied to in the beginning of the year that we could change our takeover. I don't know why 2K never fully addressed that. I don't know why they never try to do something about that. That's just what they do. So from now on, we just shouldn't believe anything that they're saying. So when it comes to the takeover guys, pick whatever takeover you want. Sadly, we cannot change it, which would have been insanely clutch if you could change takeovers. That would be so good. I think it would allow, or it would make people want to play the game a lot more, because it would bring a different aspect to the game. And it would be pretty cool. But for the finishing badges, you could go either contact or fancy. I would say just go contact, because if you try to do a hop step layup with this build, you're most likely going to miss it, or you're going to get heavily contested, because the driving layup is like a 70 and the driving dunk is a 63, so you really won't be doing anything inside the paint. So just put on contact finisher for like if you're getting hit. Now for the defensive badges, if you're playing somebody that's not really screening too much, then you just go ahead and leave pick dodger on bronze. But if you're playing someone that's doing a lot of screens, you want to upgrade pick dodger to gold and put intimidator to bronze. And that's really that for the defensive badges. Now for the playmaking badges, it's really up to you what you guys, or how you guys want to use it. It's funny because I just realized that I literally didn't even use these badges like Space Creator and Ankle Breaker. I think if you're a playmaker build and you use it correctly, you can break a lot of ankles just simply by stepping back, like hitting the square button and getting the step back animation. But I would say you could use, maybe put it on unpluckable and stop and go, because unpluckable is going to help you not get turnovers, and stop and go is going to help you, it's like a little speed boost. So that's what I would say y'all should do. So yeah, really at the end of the day, it's kind of up to you guys what you want to do with it anyways. Like I said, once you get your playmaking badges, or we all know at this point, once you get all your badges, then you're able to change them as you please. Now for the shooting badges, this was slightly difficult to figure out. I know for a fact Green Machine, Quick Draw, and Range Extender are mandatory, and I would even go to say Deadeye, and hey, even Volume Shooter too. Difficult shots is kind of tough this year, because in the beginning of the year it was super OP, everybody was able to make difficult shots. Then 2K patched it, and like the success rate of a fadeaway going in or a difficult shot going in has tremendously decreased. So it's up to you guys. Like if you're really good with fadeaways, then go ahead and use difficult shots. Me personally, I stopped using difficult shots a very long time ago, because they just broke fadeaways so badly that it's not even in the game anymore. It's not something that people do. It's like not even a part of the meta. If you go play, I mean, unless you play twos and you play against somebody like Annoying TV, you'll see him throwing a couple of fadeaways occasionally, but it's not like how it was in the beginning of the year where everybody was fading. Now I would say do not use hot start. The reason I would say do not use hot start, hot start is you can sacrifice that badge in park, but if you're playing like Pro-Am or My Career, Hot Start is not that badge you want to use, because once you miss a shot, that badge no longer is activated. That's how Hot Start works. It's supposed to boost your shot tremendously when you make your first shot, but after you miss, then that Hot Start badge is gone. So yeah, I would say don't even use Hot Start. Put it to difficult shots, or put it to Hot Zone Hunter. Yeah, that's the badge, Hot Zone Hunter. And the reason I never put it on there, because in the build tester you're not able to have hot zones. But yeah, instead of Hot Start, put it to Hot Zone Hunter, because you're going to be shooting a ton of threes as a sharpshooter. So you want to have Hot Zone Hunter, especially when you're shooting from the left wing and the right wing, which is where like 90% of people in the 2K community take their threes, from the left and right wings. So that's where I would say, whoa, my phone just blew up. See, my bad, y'all. But anyways, back to the video. So this isn't the gameplay right here. This is the fourth quarter. So far right now I have 37-7. I'm not really sure if you guys are gonna see much scoring going on, but yeah, basically what I can say from this build, just playing in the build tester with it, I usually don't do this. I haven't done this since, like, I want to say the demo, but honestly I had to test this build because I was pretty interested in this build, because it's a build that Annoying TV uses, which is a very competitive player, wins a lot of games. So I'm like, you know what, he's using this build and it's not even really that strong of a defender. But yet he's still going crazy, scoring all these points. So basically all I did was go into My Career or go into build tester, test them out. Now the ball handling, I can be honest about that part of it. Since you're a sharp facilitator, for an example, right, my build, 2-way 3-level facilitator, link in the description. Watch that video if you guys haven't watched it yet. That's my main build. And honestly, just because of the fact that I have defense in my build, I have like a better acceleration, which does help you with your dribbling and how fast you dribble. So I'm able to get by because I have high acceleration with a 78 dribble. But once you like get ranked up to like 95 plus, you get those +4 attributes. So I'm at 99 right now, I got +4, so 79, 78, or 79, 80, 81, 82. So yeah, my dribbling right now, my handling is like an 82. When I'm at 99.9, it goes to an 83. So yeah, I can get by with the acceleration being in the the higher 80s and the lower 90s, or even higher than that. Maybe in the 90s my acceleration is. And then for this build, the acceleration is pretty low at like an 83. So the ball handling isn't as good as I thought it was gonna be. Now, if you want it to be better, I guess you can go, as we make a really good shot right there, but that's what Deadeye works for. Deadeye definitely works in a situation like that. It's not gonna pop up every time, but that's definitely what Deadeye works for. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, if you want the ball handling to be just a lot better, then I mean, I guess you can go with making the build 6'4", 6'3", but just know defensively you are not gonna get any stats whatsoever. You're not gonna get any stats. What else about this build? The layups, you have to be very cautious about the layups, because I'm pretty sure you guys already knew that, because the layup was already super low at a 70 and the dunk's only a 63. But honestly, like, I took a wide open layup, and for some odd reason they made my player, like, you're gonna see it right here, that's kind of what they made my player do, what Pat Connaughton just did right there. It was kind of like a weird stutter step, like a weird stop. And I'm guessing that's what they do with builds that aren't really good at getting inside the paint, because you guys don't know, Pat Connaughton on the Milwaukee Bucks shooting guard, he's a sharpshooter. He's not really known to be getting inside the paint like that. So you know, when it comes to 2K and the stats wise, he's gonna have like a really a decent 3-pointer, and his finishing in the paint is not gonna be that good. So that's when I translated back to the sharp facilitator, saying that just be really cautious when you're taking your layups. Like, just because you blow by somebody doesn't really mean you have the open layup. A lot of the times 2K will make the player behind you just catch right up to you and like get like a heavy contest. And when I say heavy, I'm talking about like the higher 50s, which is like, if you're getting contested 50% in the paint with a sharp facilitator, you're more than likely not gonna make the layup. So you do not want that to be happening. I say stick to taking shots and force them to overplay you to the point where that's when the paint opens up. That's what I would do with this build. But overall, I enjoyed using this build, guys. Obviously it's a build you can be competitive with. As we get the layup to go right there, it was only 3% contested or covered, which is weird. But yeah, this is obviously a competitive build that you can use. Will I use it? Honestly, probably not. And the reason being, I have a very good reason for that, why I wouldn't use this build. And that's simply because growing up playing 2K, guys, I always had highly offensive rated players, never really nothing defensive minded. So that's why I would say that, like, or that's why I wouldn't use the build. And do not mind the background noise, but that's why I wouldn't use the build, because simply because of the fact that it's lacking defensively like a lot. So I just say to myself, is it really worth me, you know, knowing, like, going through that stretch of just like not being able to get stops, just because my build's defense is just so low, the defensive stats are so low, it's so difficult for me to get a stop. Nah, so I kind of just stick to the defensive builds. And if you noticed, I have 3 builds. My main build, which is my 2-way 3-level facilitator. Then I have a 91 overall post scorer that I have not played on in weeks. I just got tired of using him. I don't know why. I just stopped using him. And then I just recently made a 2-way slash and playmaker. So yeah, those are my 3 builds, and 2 of them are highly, like, really good defensively. And my post scorer, that's kind of what steered me away from using him, because when I go to the park, I play 2s. I could barely get a stop. I could barely get a rebound. So that to me is the more important thing this year. And I say, I can tell you guys that for sure. If you make any build this year, just make sure that if you're a guard, you at least have gold clamps and gold intimidator. Make sure you have that. And then every other build, make sure you have some kind of defensive badges, because I think that's like the more important thing this year, is just to get stops, just to have a build that can at least get a stop defensively. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss any videos. Also, let me know in the comment section what videos you guys want to see in the future in terms of 2K. And if you guys want to see any more kind of sneaker videos, I'll be sure to try to get that out for you guys. In the meantime, it's your boy JrRanks, man. Do not forget, I'm going to repeat it. Drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss any of my videos for the whole month of December. It's your boy JrRanks, and I'm out.